Okay, let's talk about a fan favorite, daggers. Daggers have been around since the 13th century. They were usually carried by the individuals who carried swords, and it was a backup weapon. And really, that hasn't changed in the last 7 centuries. It's still used primarily as a backup weapon. They gained their most popularity during World War II with the introduction of the Fairbairn-Sykes dagger, still being made today, and we're going to see one of those a little bit later. Then I'm going to talk about some knives that were also designed and incorporated by the Office of Strategic Services during World War II, which eventually became the CIA. So let's get into it and take a look at some of the daggers. First off, I want to talk about the Kolakowski Spectre Dagger 2. Basically, this is a similar, typical dagger. One of the unique things about this particular dagger that in his design is you can look at the shape of the blade, the tip, kind of a gladius type sword tip that if you've ever seen the movie Gladiator, that's what Maximus uses, is that type of sword with that type of tip on it. So that was incorporated into this. Next up, you're going to see the fuller, which provides lateral strength side to side, makes the blade a little bit longer, or no, a little bit stronger, which is what you want on a dagger blade since they have a tendency to be thinner. I then asked him to cover the integral guard with a handle material, which he did. And then we've got the nicely contoured micarta handle, excellent grip on it. And then I asked him again to put an indexing point here. So when you put your thumb in there, you know exactly where the blade is. You know that the blade is going left and right away from your thumb, which could be useful in a low visibility situation. The next knife is the Spectre Dagger 2, also from Kolakowski. Basically the same as the bigger one, just a shorter blade. Incorporates all of the essentials that were in the last one: the fuller, the gladius tip, the covered integral guard, contoured handle, and the indexing point for your thumb. Just super lightweight, excellent carry knife. Next up is the quintessential Fairbairn-Sykes dagger that gained popularity during World War II. This one is made by Brent Sandow out of New Zealand. Probably, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, the best Fairbairn-Sykes dagger copy being made today. Just exactly on. The only thing I asked him to change on this knife was to put a fuller in it. Normally, if you look at a Fairbairn-Sykes dagger, it does not come with a fuller like this one does. Other than that, it's the same exact knife. This is a pattern 2. It's got the nice knurling on the handle. A little bit heavier than the other ones. It was meant for, because of the handle material being stainless steel and knurled, it's a little bit heavier. But if you're looking for the classic Fairbairn-Sykes dagger, this is the one. Next is the Stealth Dagger from Peter Gosnik. Very lightweight for its length and size. Again, I asked Peter to incorporate the fuller, which he did. Cover the integral guard with the handle material. And he's got the really nice cutouts in here, which provide you an excellent grip for when you're using the knife. And again, it's got the cutout in it for your thumb for the indexing point. Excellent lightweight knife, perfect for what it's designed to do. This is the Stealth Dagger 2, also from Peter Gosnik. Basically the same as the other one, just a shorter blade. Again, with the fuller for the lateral strength in the steel, covered up the integral double guard, indexing point cutout for your thumb, and again, that really nice cutouts on there to give you that really good grip when you're holding the knife. Okay, now I'm going to show you something a little bit different from an individual named J. Price, and J is just his initial. To this day, nobody knows who made this knife. They were made in the late 70s in a limited run, and as you can see, it's a little bit different because it is a belt dagger. basically this curves, and this is a right-handed one, it curves to contour your hip so you can wear it on your belt. It comes with this sheath, and this Velcro goes into your belt loop to secure it. So it's very flat, and the nice thing about it is, as flat as it is, you get a pretty nice grip on it. This is, and again, I included this in the Daggers because it has a dagger tip on it, full double edge, just a really interesting knife. You don't see these very often. Next up is the Stinger by Raphael Kolakowski. This is basically a design that I borrowed that the OSS, Office of Strategic Services, created for a lot of its agents, and it's basically a neck knife. You could also carry it in your pocket if you want. It's a dagger blade with the fuller on it, again, giving it more strength. Interesting thing about this one is your thumb goes in there. Your thumb goes in here, and this is what gives you control over it. And then you got your handle material back here, which also has serrations in it, giving you additional grip on it. And one of the interesting things about this knife is it's concave on the back. So it actually goes in, which means that this is basically meant to slide in easier and slide out easier. It's a pretty unique knife. This is also a Stinger. Same exact things as the other one. The only difference is it's black Cerakoted with OD green micarta, the serrations, place for your thumb to go to give you the control of it, also worn around your neck. A lot of different daggers, a lot of different styles, sizes, uses. They're all cool. Please remember to like and subscribe.